We're a couple of miles from the Colorado State Capitol building. It's in Power Field at Mile High here in Denver. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Denver Broncos. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Denver. Marcus Jones now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On the ground, here comes Ashton Genty. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. He'll look to throw. Open man. That's Dante Thornton. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. They'll look to throw. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by John A. Barron.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again? Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
2nd and inches. A run once more. That's Harvey. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
And just like that, you go from 2nd and inches, where you think it's pretty much a given that you're going to move the chains, to now finding yourself in 3rd and 2 or 3. Great job by that defense. This completely changes this possession.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He finds Mims. It's complete. And he'll take this one in. Marvin Mims. Touchdown Broncos. His 12th touchdown of the year. The extra points up and good. And the Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he'll bring this to about the 25. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. The reception for Rondale Moore. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Raider first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
This is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. And when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take him down. And in this case, they do it for a loss.
They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Good pickup of 16 on that screen play, and a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And the strength on display, rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw. And he's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Carry. This is Tyler Algier. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Mike, these are the spots that if I was a play caller, I think I'm calling up something down the field. You know the defense is really packed in tight, anticipating a run. Now's the time, play action and throw it over their head. They take a little bit more of a conservative approach, still get stopped for no gain, brings up 3rd and short.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. That'll be enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
At the 30-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's going to run it. And Nix with the wise move there at the end, sliding to a stop, but he's got the first down.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback, but here we are. Early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down.
They'll go play action with Nix. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stutz.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
On the ground, it's the tight end. And the defense signaling safety here. The official says he made it out of the end zone, but not by much.
Second and 10 at the 1-yard line.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a run with their tight end. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
3rd down and 9. Here's a handoff to Genty. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. We are through 1. It's the Broncos with the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. This one's incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
In the day and age in the NFL where teams are taking overly aggressive approaches, I think this decision even takes it to another level, Mike. I mean, to go for it inside your own 10, I love the aggressive nature. I'm just not sure how this is going to play out throughout the rest of the game.
A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal. Here's Nix to throw. And he'll take it on in. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Denver. His 4th TD grab of the season. Point after try forthcoming. He gets it to go. Broncos move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That was incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
Oh, he's got a man running with them, and they connect. The first round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a first down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run it straight ahead now with Gentry. Room to run inside the 40. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. A gain there of 21. First down, Vegas.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Now, faking the give. That one a bit high, but it's complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. That pass play good for 22. Good for a Raider first down.
And the Raider first down.
A run right here, and it's Gentry. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
3rd and a yard. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one caught at the 4. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the first down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on 4th down.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Gentry. He's got the first down. He's got the touchdown. Ashton Gentry. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing is Nix. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
And the Broncos
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast and the ball falls incomplete.
Captain.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. On the move left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Third down and 3.
Bombers.
To throw is Nix. That's swung out to Harvey. He's got the first down, and more than that, he is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
At the 14-yard line.
They'll throw. It's Nix. He connects with Mims. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Bowers, the man in motion. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. Second down and 3. They'll motion the slot man right. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's going to air this one out. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Raiders. A Beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
It's the score, Broncos 21, Raiders 20.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A first down throw for Nix. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 11.
They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Straight ahead goes Harvey. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Chill.
On second down, it's Nix. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. First down, Broncos.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing, Nix. That's pumped by Harvey. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Second down, Nix. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it's going to be third down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. Now Nick's going to look to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. From the shotgun, here's Nix. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. To the pylon, he's in. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Denver.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
The extra point is good. And the Broncos have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Seven seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway.
Ready? Huddle. Kill.
They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and a yard.
Hold on a sec. Stand here. Ready? Captain. Motion.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And third down coming up.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick. And these are the tough yards you judge it back by, Mike. We used to say to our backs, hey, even if we don't block everyone, you've got to be your own blocker. Like, you have to find a way to get 1 yard and keep this drive alive, and I think he's able to pick up that first down by about a yard or 2.
To the right, yeah.
On first down, they'll stay with Algier on the ground. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 6. Back to throw is Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Quick throw, taken in. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
We'll go play action with Nix. That is caught. What a throw. Portland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Run right up the gut with Jensen. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he's able to get it up to the 37-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? You see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 7. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Surtain. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field. A chance to extend their lead.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
That's good for 27 and a first down.
First down and 10 yards to go.
Handoff now for Harvey. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
He'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes third and goal.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Almost set. Ready.
Here's Nix to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. That is Max Crosby. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. So the Broncos will turn things over to the field goal unit. His kick is good. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked up by Patrick Surtain. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This has been tough to watch, Mike, really for a lot of reasons. And when you talk to everybody around this building, they know the future of this organization rests on the shoulders of this young rookie quarterback. And there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be missed throws and misreads. But 4 interceptions into today's game, you find yourself trailing here. At some point, they got to ask themselves, is this rookie giving us the best chance to win now, or are we just all in for the future?
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10.
Ready?
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Left side, that's complete. It's Sutton. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Raiders' 8-yard line.
On the give, it's Harvey. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Hold on, sir.
He'll try and run for this with Algier. And he will have a Broncos 1st down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for 1st and goal.
Hey, motion. Bombers.
Throwing is Nix. This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Portland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. Touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
Makes the score, Broncos 45, Raiders 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Something out of nothing, sidestepping defenders for a gain of 4. From the 31, here's 2nd down and 6. Moore going in motion. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They've got him.
defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring it down.
And he's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it fourth down.
It came up a little bit short there on third down, but I think the reality is, Mike, they've been in four-down territory for a while now. You find yourself down multiple scores. You cannot afford to waste any of these possessions.
Here it is on fourth down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
On the ground, it's Algier. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
There on the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 27-yard line.
Right 13, right.
Now a toss. Running left, it is Algier. Good blocking to the 15. And he's into the end zone. Tyler Algier took down Denver. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on.
The extra point, it is blocked. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He'll get this off to Genty. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From 29, here's second and 3. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
They'll come up to third and 3. Off play action. He'll set up to throw, and that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Jones. Quick throw here is complete. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. A run here with Algier. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
And And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Broncos, first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Now Algier. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line.
That one, take it in. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Broncos. That's his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Now, the extra point. He knocks it through. Broncos will add one more onto their big lead.
58, Raiders 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Slot man in motion right. On 1st and 10, here's Jones. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Now get to Genty running right. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short. Working from the gun, it's Jones. He'll find Rashawn White. And he'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
Man in motion, heading right. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain on the play.
Throwing now is Jones. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down.
Had they been in...
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Shotgun now for Jones. That'll be intercepted. Look at him go. Still going. Well, they had a big hole to climb out of, and now it is even bigger. Greg, the defense was waiting for it. The feast on it, and they get to celebrate with a pick 6.
Well, a very fitting way for this one to come to an end here, Mike. This has been a completely dominant defensive performance. This pick 6 here in the 4th quarter ends what has been a total runaway.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. Whoa! And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Genji. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for Las Vegas.
Keep it on the ground with Genji, and he's able to fight through one tackle here, pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll go again with Genji.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
3rd and 2. Here we go. Moore going in motion. Jones looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Rolling right, taking off, he'll try to get there. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues.
A gain of 9 yards. First down.
To throw, it's Jones. On a man, left side, it's caught. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
First down. A gain of 26 yards.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. That is caught. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Broncos are winners.